Welcome back to another episode of the Green Bay Packers franchise series here on Madden 25. We're starting off with a text message event here. Chris Wolf, our defensive coordinator, writing, "Alright, we need to shift our focus to the Vikings. What did we find through film study? Their wide receiver 2 could be trouble for CB2. Good to know. Let's go talk to the defense about it." Alright, we're playing the Vikings. It's week 11. And of course, they're a division rival, so I certainly want to beat them. Let's talk about the Vikings. Says Matt LaFleur, "In film study this morning, we talked about how Jordan Addison could cause problems for our corners. What's the plan to deal with that?" Says Christian Gonzalez, CB1. "Wade needs to play great man coverage. Wade to press better." We're going to go with this. I think man coverage is important. Dalen Wade needs to be great in man coverage. Great, we'll focus on that all week. Do we get a bonus? Yes, for the next game, your CB2 will receive a +5 boost to man coverage, -5 to zone coverage. Alright. Jalen Wade, that's the superstar depth trait cornerback that we found by chance. Now, next one, team meeting strategy session in week 11. Let's see what goes on here. Week 11. Again, we're in the team meeting room. Big week this week. As you know, we're facing the Vikings and the fans expect a win. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at wide receiver. How do we prove him wrong this week? Says Jordan Love. Get to David Wicks more catches, more yards. We're going to get him more catches. I think we can do that. Then Tavon Wicks will have more catches than Jefferson. Alright. Challenge accepted. I think this is something that we can actually influence because we can just target him more. Getting the yards might be tricky as a factor that we can influence ourselves. Alright, what else do we have to do this week? Not a lot. The mock draft number 2 is here. I immediately want to take a very, very quick look at the Vikings. I'm just checking out if they are experiencing injuries at certain positions that we might have to react to. But I think I didn't see anything critical here. The run game is still looking very well set up. Justin Jefferson is fit, so that is going to be an issue. Those top 3 are just crazy good. We've got Roman Cook, Caden Prather. TJ Hawkins is out, injured, still injured. Trey Knox and Blake White. I don't think that the Titans will be dangerous, but the wide receiving core, those top 3, all elite, certainly going to be very hard to beat. Now, the offensive line, I can see injuries to Kendrick Green, so again, they're going to have to backfill. Cam Jurgens is back and fit. Ed Ingram, Dalton Risner, Brighton O'Neill, everything looking good. RJ Oben is out injured at left edge, so Bruce Mixon will take over. Princely Umanmielen out injured, so 2 starters on the edges are out. They're going to have to backfill here. I don't think that they'll go with these players, but they might. Let's see how that plays out. Devon Hamilton, D-tackle, Brenton Babineau injured. Alright, those injuries might help us a little bit. I'm still not counting on it completely. That's just not something that I do. I approach each game regardless of injuries and regardless of the opposing team situation in a way that I just want to win. So there's probably no surprises right there. Let's go to weekly strategy. Now, JJ McCarthy is a very solid one. I think if we limit him on the short pass, again, we should have a better chance at really achieving our target that we set for ourselves. We're going to go starters on left edge. We're going to go splits on right edge. On D-tackles, we're going to go with splits again. Mason Smith, I do hope he returns soon. It should be next week if I remember it correctly. Left outside linebackers, I still want to boost Oakman, but I can see the benefits of going for splits here. Same with the mid linebackers, same with the right outside linebackers. On the corners, we're going to go with splits as well. We've got Cooper DeJean. We might use him, move him up a little bit. He is a little bit better than Wade, but he has a star depth trait, and Wade is younger and has a golden star, so I really want to kind of favor that a little bit more in the development. We're going to go with Bullard and Williams again. And let's continue here with the backup strategy. Xavier McKinney is awesome. I just don't know if he's going to re-sign with us, so that is going to be an issue. All right, let's counter it. I think we're going to work with that. Why not? In regards to the training intensity here, I will go backups for now. I want to get Milrow a little bit higher. My point is I want to use him without edging Jordan Love out. I just want to make sure that we have a player that is ready to go. We're going to go splits for the wide receivers. We're going to go splits on the tight ends. Gonna go with a split on left tackle. I want to have both players practicing. Same for left guard. Center, probably more Kevin Sewell without wanting to aggravate an injury, but McGovern is only a backup, as you know. I want to get Morrow a little bit higher since Morgan will return from injury. And the same goes for the right tackles, but I'm going to split it here. And I might even also go with the starter here and get some more practice into Davison. Booker is the starter on that position. There you go, Jordan Love getting ready here as the quarterback of the away team. The only thing that I really don't like is the amount of interceptions that he's had. It's 9 versus 13 touchdowns. His performance otherwise has been really solid. Truly enjoying it. But we have to cut out those interceptions. I do understand that Madden tweaked something here. EA has kind of upped the interception meter. I don't know how to call that. I have set it at around 50 on my sliders, meaning it's a 50-50. If a pass is badly thrown, I think the ball physics as well have been changed up a little bit, meaning that we just have to compensate for that, go for the safe throws. A lot of short ones, of course, included. We're 6-3, they are 5-4. If they win, we lose. We are both 6-4. I don't want that happening. I certainly want to make sure that we have a higher win percentage than our division rival here. Look at that fantastic setup. Everybody here. Let's go, Saquon. Powering forwards with a heavy hit here, stopped. Our notable inactives, Rashan Gary, Jordan Morgan returning in 1 week. That is very good. Now that was 3 yards, not crazy good. I'm just trying to establish a run game here. And then of course we are going to be taking a look at Wicks. Here we go. And this is Barkley. Out of bounds? Nope. Stopped after rushing for a total of 20 yards in 2 rushes, and he's injured. That was something that I was kind of hesitant about when going for him, but still I don't really think it's going to be a problem. We can compensate. We've got good players all around, and we just have to make sure that we change up our style of play, our playbook, to kind of give him a rest if he does return. There we go. We can use Marshawn Lloyd. I don't see any issues with that. We're going to go then out route. Dontavian Wicks would be awesome, and I will try to go for him. Did we get it? Yes, we did. That's awesome. 1st and 10 out of the 27. Dontavian Wicks went up from I think it was a star player, to an X Factor within, I don't know, I think it was 3 games. That was just crazy. Good stop here by Mike Hilton. Of course, as the away team, you always have to... Oh, is that... Oh, they challenge it. That's interesting. All right. Previous plays under review. I think he got both feet down. I think there was some toe dragging. Catch, and he drags it. So, personally, the only thing is, did he have it under control? Let's see. It still says 1st and 10, so I think we're gonna stay safe. Nice. All right, Wicks is my safety net. I want to go with Haas on this one. because this is just going to be a fantastic route. There we go. What a beautiful spin move up to the 2-yard line. And that was a great move by the newly drafted Luke Haas, who we brought in the last draft. I was looking for a tight end, and he kind of really stood out. And I'm pretty happy that we got him. He's a very quick player. He's pretty tough, actually. And that's my favorite combination. Now, with the mesh spot here, I'm going to be looking... Well, Wicks has the out route. I think Daubs is going to be good, or Luke Haas. Oh, shit. That was double coverage. They were kind of standing still, and all of a sudden there was a move. Right, we're going to go with Lloyd. Maybe we can plow in here. Oh, dear. Number 24, Cameron Bynum, right? Just coming straight through. That's an injury. Is that Marshawn Lloyd? All right. Next up, King Henry. Let's see if we can get a stick formation going. I'd like to hit Haas on this one. Oh, crud. It's pretty much what I didn't want to see. And basically exactly what I said I didn't want to do. But those interceptions have really been killing us all season long. I thought I could thread it, but he was just standing there straight. The ball came straight at him. What is he supposed to do, man? Now, JJ McCarthy, we were stopped at the 1-yard line. Yes, that hurts. Could and probably should have gone for a run. 19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. A completely different picture here. Now, let's continue. Come on, defense. Well, that was quick. No stopping them there, and we once again have to chase a game. As I said before, I would really like to bring in Jalen Milrow for a change. Yeah, coverage was good. Number 27, I was hoping he was he would drop off, but he didn't. So let's go. Same setup. We're going to go with Derrick Henry on this one. That's the safer play here. Let's go. And we'll get a first down. King Henry. Starting to decline, starting to regress here, but still a very formidable player. Wide trail. Let's go. Right to left. Jaden Reed. I've got Wicks on that route. I can't get that ball to him. I know it, that I will not be able to do that. He's in coverage. That would be very, very risky. Now, play action deep out, inside cross. Let's go with a play action cross on this one. Wicks has an interesting route. I will hot route him. I'm going to try and put him on a slant. Personally, I like the routes that the other players have more than his. But who knows? Did he just drop that one? Did he just drop that one? That was a perfect throw, a perfect pass. And he drops it. All right. Rather disappointing. Now, Saquon Barkley's back. That's a boost. Here we go. Boom. A hard hit. He does get up, though. I really would like to equalize within this quarter and preferably also score, which is why I'm not really going for a slow plays here. I'm trying to speed things up a little bit more. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dontavian Wicks is actually my wide receiver number 1. I'm gonna try and change that up. Basically, he's my best wide receiver, which is why he's number 1. But I like the wide receiver number 2 routes more sometimes. Just more fitting of my play style. So we might go for this. 2nd and 10, incomplete. We're gonna set up a curl flat, and then we're gonna choose something different here. We've got the verticals. I like this one. Play action slot corner. Wix has the out route. That is a good one. Right, good catch. First down. 2 minutes 56 at the 24. We're sometimes just a little bit too lax when it comes to the red zone. Red zone conversions are something that I'm not going to say consistently mess up, but it's just not something that really works consistently. So I have to get better at doing that. Wicks again. I'm going to go with the read on this. I like the out of reach. I had to step back while throwing. Pressure was coming. 2nd and 10 on this one. The Vikings are bringing a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Even despite missing their edge starters. Just doing a very good job on that one. Wicks has a slight turn. I'm looking at Daubs. Oh shit. Number 50. That's Dallas Turner. 3rd and 18. 3rd and very long. I don't appreciate that. Let's see if we can get a Haas out there. Maybe we can get Reed going. This game is not going according to plan in any capacity. It's incredibly loud in my earphones as well, which I do appreciate on 3rd down. Making themselves heard. It's actually a pretty cool feature that they amp up the volume. There we go, catch. I just tried to get forward. Coverage was too good. 4th and 13. Field goal time. This is not experiment category. Oh shit. Ooh, luckily that one goes through. We're not that far off. Brown gets it through, even if it was pretty imprecise by me. Right, so here go the Packers. At least a field goal. 44 seconds. All right. Let's go no huddle. We're gonna go super quick now. We're gonna attempt to bench at first. Let's try and hit Flemons on that one. Did he go out? He didn't. I have to use a timeout. 25 seconds. That's unfortunate. But we did get forward. At least a bit. Field goal range basically is the minimum. Anything other than that would be a letdown. Now, we're gonna go wide trail. We're still on our side of the field. Flemons has a nice route. Do we have something better? Now we're gonna stick with this one. We can get another ball to Wicks. And they have an easy time now. They're just sitting back. Catch our runners. We're gonna go play action cross shot. I'm gonna try Wicks or Haas on the out. We have one more timeout to use. I don't want to really do that. Haas gets stuck on the player. Slows down. And that's that. 3rd and 6. Clock has been stopped. Tell you what. I don't like any of the plays that are being suggested here. I want to have a play action cross. I want to have Wicks go through. Punch it in at the 25. We've got 15 seconds to go. I've got one timeout left. First quarter has not been going perfectly. Now, 1st and 10, 9 seconds. We could try and go with another one of these. If we can hit Wicks back there, we score. If we can hit Reed back there, we score. We tie it. That would be the target. For me, of course. All right, and we actually managed to do that. That's a best case outcome. Tavian Wicks with a spike, another catch, another touchdown, some more yards for him. That was important to draw the game because the Vikings will get the ball at the beginning of the next half. And since we kind of dropped those points, come on defense. Ooh, defense turns it around. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's get into a rhythm. Let's get into a rhythm on this one. Dontavian Wicks is actually in the zone. That's cool. Reach for it. Run of elite. Matchup nightmare. Nice. There we go. We don't have to rush it. Oh, who's that? 54. Is that Sewell? That's not good. That is not good. But alright, inside zone. Can we get Barkley? I think we can. I kind of slowed down. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get that route, and that's an injury. That's probably season ending. We're gonna see, but that's not good. That's not good. Let's go. No. Number 7, too quick, bearing down on us. Wicks is out of the zone again. That sucks, man. There we go. Can't get it to him. 3rd and 10. Can we not give this ball back to them straight away, please? Now, Barkley, Reed. Not sure if I like this one here. I will go with Barkley, just get that first down. At the 48. That was solid. I really like those short cross runs. Pack a drive. Alright, Wicks, Barkley. We've got the options. I like that. Probably could have continued the run in a straight line. They were bearing down though. Now, inside zone, right to left. Let's use Saquon again. Come on, get a block, get a block, get a block. That is good. A hard hit. 3rd and 1. Stopped here. Helped up by Rasheed Walker. Inside zone, right to left. I think we don't have to overdo it with the passing. We can use our solid run game. No need to rush. Play action cross again. Let's use that one. I'd love to hit Wicks. Let's see if he does open up. Yes, he does, and he does a great job at going forward. Even breaks one tackle. Number 24 didn't have a grip on him. Jordan Love today, 15 out of 24, 227 yards, 1 touchdown. Great game. Again, if it weren't for the interceptions, and that's basically why he was an MVP in that season, where he led the passer rating and everything. We didn't get it done because of the interceptions. Now, halfback dive does seem like an option here. I've got Reed or Haas as receivers. We're just gonna go with the tight end, stepping inside. Another touchdown. 17 versus 10. If our defense manages to limit them to a field goal or stop them entirely, that would be fantastic. And the rookie already playing like an all-pro. I also really like those protection sleeves on the arms. Come on, defense. Come on, no. Well, one can hope, right? But we've got the ball. We can do our thing. Just no mistakes, no errors. That would be very unnecessary as Saquon goes forward. 2 minutes 54. Tell you what, we're gonna start chewing the clock now. We're moving forwards. Feel like we are doing so quite feasibly. I can't wait for the 2 minute mark, but I can keep the clock ticking. Oh, nice. I thought it was going to be held, but still 5 yards after he kind of breaks that contact. And it's Hyde, who's out injured. One of the secondary players here. Now, let's continue the trend here, of course. That injury stops the clock again, right? We're going to go very, very run heavy to keep that clock ticking. That's a flag. It's going to be a holding and we're going to be set back. Great job, man. Come on, Kenny. That is frustrating. 2nd and 14. They're setting up pretty tightly here. Should I go for a pass play? They've got very strong pass coverage, so we're gonna keep to the ground here. Saquon wrapped up. Coverage not good enough, actually. On the left side there was some blocking, but that wasn't really what I want to see when it comes to blocking. Let's try a slip screen going over towards that right hand side. 6 yards to go. Do we have another play that I like more? Not really. We're gonna try this. For fuck's sake, and he's got... he gets stuck on a player, man. What the fuck? And it's not even like a block, it's just that he gets stuck. Come on, man. This is incredibly stupid. Madden race, a good leg. Does it go out? Yes. At the 12. We have to hope that they don't score. Receiving a touchdown. Stat leaders. Puka Nakua, Rashid Rice, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Come on, defense. Please. Thank you. Goodness gracious. I hate it that it's always this tight and this exciting. Can we have a calm game for once? 74. 75, get that block in there. 2nd and 1, a timeout called by the Vikings, as of course they do. We're still in the chew clock mode. We're gonna go inside zone, right to left. We're gonna focus on just nibbling away yardage. Wow, awesome stuff here by Saquon. I mean, that's just elite, man. It's what he does after contact. That's what counts, in my opinion. And some running backs just get stopped, and he doesn't. He just keeps going. Nice opening. We go forward. Another first down. Final timeout called. They have no options anymore. Do we go inside? So do we go for the kill? I'm gonna go with a run play to get that clock moving, and then we're gonna see what happens. Now, don't get tackled for loss. Great. Off we go. No tackle for loss, and the clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Field goal or touchdown? I have to call it time because of the clock running down so quickly. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We should be able to score this one from very, very short. I'm just shutting up to focus, but Brown does what he does. 2017 is going to be the score in this away game against the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to take a win on the road. We're going to go up to 7-3 on that one. Adding a win against a division rival, which is incredibly important. So yeah, I'm going to say awesome. Good results. Could have had it a little bit easier if we don't get stopped at the 1 freaking yard line and with that interception. But yeah, what's not to like? We still came back. We still played a gritty game against a very solid defense. Jordan Love. Nothing more satisfying than beating that team. Couldn't agree more. Ryan Clark said on his podcast that Octavian proved him wrong and outplayed Jefferson. Well, he did. He shut all of the experts up. Thanks. Alright, well that was cool, right? Quite the critics. This player, 6,000 experience points. Wow. Wow, alright. Well, that is a very positive surprise. Great stuff. Tell you what, I'm immediately gonna set the depth chart for the wide receivers differently. You know, I like Reed, but I still think we should have our best player on most routes, and we've got the luxury of having 2 players that are equals in terms of overall. I love that. Alright, that box has been ticked. Now, we're going to take a look at the injury, because that one is the sad news, I'm sure. Broken 3 weeks? No, that's actually not bad news. Right? We've got quite a few players coming back next week, which is good. Jordan Morgan, Rashawn Gary, Luke Musgrave 1 week. Mason Smith returning. Arik Armstead seemingly had a hit pointer out of training. Talib Booker sadly out on left guard, still 3 weeks. Sewell now also 3 weeks. But yeah, we get back Jordan Morgan and we have a very solid offensive line. I like that we have the ability to backfill here and there. Now, we get a new ability. That's something that I didn't even notice. New ability for Galen Wade. And we can basically pick one because he is now 77 rated at the tender age of 21. Now you may understand why I'm prioritizing him. Alright, we can only pick this one. Balkan with an increased chance to break the first tackle attempt on kick returns. Just recover from the effects of fatigue. Alright, let's use that one. Now, we've done everything. Now let's just take a very quick peek into the mock draft. I would expect this to be rated or ranked a little bit lower due to our current standing situation in the league table. Now we've got Devin Meeks, who has been spotted for us here. I think that is even one of my favorites that I have tagged because I know Rashawn Gary wants a new deal at some point in time, and I feel like we have to look at that position. He's a beast, by the way, 6'6", 313 pounds. I really like the look of this player. Right, just looks like a pretty nasty dude to play against. His physicals aren't that fantastic. I do really like the acceleration though, that's good. Everything else not that crazy, and the skills looking good. A's and B's only at the moment. We're going to see how that plays out, and of course where we will be picking. He's around 2 to 3 player. I do have him in my favorites though, because when you look on the left hand side, we're pretty well set in most positions. Linebackers, D tackles, yes, C+. I know why the C+ is there. I'm not too bothered by it, but I always like to backfill and make sure that we have good rookies coming into the team with the next draft. Again, gonna show you the favorites real quick here, and you've got Meeks here, which is why we currently have him touted as going to us. Personally, I would rather go for this dude here, Alex Wilcox, D tackle. rather go for Rayford, because I think we will need to replace Ever McKinney at some point in time. I also want to have players ready to go at the edge positions, which is why I'm looking at these dudes. I'm looking at later rounds because I basically only have this corner in there because that's just what I enjoy a little bit more, you know, grabbing those dudes out of later rounds and working with them. So far that has worked quite well. In the draft where I went for first rounders, that was absolutely horrible, and I got 30 rated dudes, so that was nasty. Overall, I would say that was a very successful week. We get a win over our opponents. We're 7-3 now, so we take the lead in the NFC North. Of course, we have to take a look at what the Bears are able to perform. The Philadelphia Eagles still have that top spot in the NFC. But yeah, we're chipping away, we're working each week, taking each week as it comes. Currently ranked 4. That is very good, way better than last season. That's what I'm comparing it to, of course. And I would really love to get the top seed out of our division to just move past the wildcard round. But we're going to be having playoff action this season. No questions asked. Gonna say thank you so much for watching, joining me, and making this special for me. I'm having a bunch of fun because of you guys and gals, so thanks for that. As always, gonna say thank you. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Please drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. I love to hear from you guys. And as always, stay awesome, stay healthy, stay safe, and see you next time.